We are now 1 minute left. Oh, this is good. This better be good. I can hear the hype in the chat. I can hear the hype in the background right now. Literally everyone is going nuts right now. I'm looking forward to this. I'm hoping it's really good. I'm gonna be just so that I can see if I have voice to talk. Yeah. Oh, please let the zombies be good. Please show, or at least show some zombies today. They showed the teaser, but I'm not too sure if they're gonna show it today. But if they have no campaign, which is rumored, but whatever. Forget about the rumors. Let's just enjoy it. 8, 7. Oh, here it goes. Twitch is going nuts right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh no, please. Please. Reznov? Oh, these are just the previous trailers. They show Mob of the Dead so much. They gotta be showing a remaster.
Like the CIA says, you do not exist.
This seems to be like a recap of all the previous Black Ops games. Black Ops 1, amazing multiplayer. I loved it. My first Call of Duty really to play. So, happy to see that get some homage to arguably the best Call of Duty. And then Black Ops 2, the best multiplayer I've ever played in Call of Duty. This is by far one of my favorites, second favorite, I would say. Zombies was absolutely incredible, at least for the last few maps. So yeah. they put the squares on the white squares on the button like inputs because we're on PlayStation. And back then it was Xbox, so that was hilarious. There's Origins, one of the best maps. Where are we going to?
We need to fight back.
Black Ops 3.
Let's hunt.
The best not the best multiplayer, the best zombies. One of the best zombies games I've ever played. I've spent 20 days on this game. It's insane. But yeah, it seems to be a recap of all these three. Interesting. I wonder what forget what you know. Get what you know, lads. Recap of all the previous Black Ops games. The Esports League, zombies. Treyarch has really gone a long way since Black Ops 1, especially when it comes to zombies and multiplayer. Now we're on the 4th installment. Jesus, crazy to think that we're already on Black Ops 4.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the
It's my boy Mark.
Of Call of Duty.
It's my boy Mark.
On behalf of Activision, Treyarch,
I thought he left though.
The entire Call of Duty Black Ops 4 team, it's great to be here with you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Listen, we want to start where it matters the most, with you, our players. Black Ops has been a nearly 10-year journey, and you have been there every step of the way with us.
I want to see how
thank
Twitter's
you all
reacting right now.
for your support and your trust throughout. Thank you. Now that trust has allowed us to take a lot of risks over the years, and that support has allowed us to grow Black Ops in some new ways. Now you've come with us on this crazy and insanely fun and sometimes mind-bending ride. From nurturing an off-brand Easter egg called Zombies,
Yeah, zombies!
into a full-blown phenomena, to introducing you to twisted stories and unforgettable characters you played and that you played with. To bring you new ways
please
to
show
play,
some zombies.
compete, and watch multiplayer. Throughout this journey, Treyarch has never shied away from introducing something new or unexpected to Call of Duty and breaking with convention if we thought you would have fun with it. And that tradition continues yet again.
Train go
Black
boom.
Ops 4
Of course, everyone
is a
says.
living example of what we do best as a studio. We set the bar high, we challenge our assumptions, and we take nothing for granted. And we rethink everything about how we make games, which leads us to today. Black Ops 4
They seem confident.
is a game that gives you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything
People are saying
we
Battle
have
Royale.
ever created.
I'm going
It's
to
the
admit that
deepest,
that does sound like
most
they're teasing a
replayable
Battle
game in
Royale
our
mode.
history. Now let's face it, that's saying something, because you guys have played the hell out of the Black Ops series.
Look at all these people. I wish I was
We're
there,
inspired by
but
your
I had
passion
finals.
for playing our games.
That's whatever.
Together, online, for months, even years. And today is where we begin to break it all down for you. This is a special day for us, and one we've looked forward to for a long time. And as you can imagine, we got a lot to share. So we're gonna show you more at this reveal than we ever have.
Does that mean that we're going to see multiplayer and zombies?
This isn't business as usual, guys. This isn't business as usual. And that starts now with how we're approaching Black Ops 4 multiplayer universe. And who better to do that than Dan Bunting and Lord Vonderhaar.
Vondi, my boy!
I didn't think you'd say it. Oh, wait.
It's my boy Vondi.
Hey,
Everyone scream
I gotta
Vondi.
update my Twitter name to Lord Vonderhaar. And done.
We gotta do the show, man.
Oh, shit.
Why do you have big red one?
Thank you everyone for coming today. We are here so excited to tell you, finally, about this game that the team at Treyarch has been working on for the past few years. And for those of you who have not been with us for one of our past multiplayer reveals, we are going deep today. Before we tell you all about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, which is set in a narrative world between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3,
Oh.
we're just gonna show it to you.
Can I take this line? Do you mind?
All right, knock yourself
So
out.
it's between 2 and 3.
Here
Okay, so it
is the
seems like they're going
worldwide
near
reveal
future.
trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
So the slide's coming back. Interesting. Grapple hooks. Seems like they're doing near future.
You are now not in the presence of nice guys. Bravo secure. Pushing on me.
Seems like these are like the origins of the specialist.
Every shot counts.
Everyone's like rip.
Enemy strike team deploying.
Surprising that they revealed it with the Black Ops 3. That's interesting. I'm kind of worried, but at the same time, Black Ops 3 multiplayer wasn't that bad. Trash. Everyone's calling it trash. Okay, give it some break. Give it a break.
Copy that, not 1-3.
So, is there no campaign?
Marking targets.
Interesting. There's no match.
Sensor going live.
So they're going with the circle minimap as well, I noticed. Is this... Are the rumors true? I just saw there's a health bar at the bottom or something like that. There's score streaks.
Eat this!
It's Purifier. Doggies are back. So, interesting. Interesting. So it seems like they're going with the young.
Feel that energy.
I lost count of how
I
many
saw a
times you killed
health
me in that
pack there,
video.
so everyone's going to be with 150
So
health.
Black Ops 4 represents our most ambitious multiplayer to date. It delivers grounded combat, tight gunplay, an authentic military feel. and of
Authentic
course,
military
fluid and
feel. I don't know if this is
responsive controls that you
authentic,
know and love,
but
all wrapped in the most refined tactical team experience that we've ever delivered. It's a deeper and more rewarding experience that will be played for a long time to come.
All right,
Thunderheart.
let's just get something out of the way. Are you guys ready? Can you thrust jump?
Boots on the ground.
Can you wall run?
No.
Can you confirm we are 100% boots on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Wow.
Black Ops 2. So it's
Look,
going
as
to be Black Ops 2
we
with Black
know,
Ops 3
you love
specialists.
the
That's
fluid
interesting.
feel of Black Ops 3 combat. So the question that we always start with is, how do you create a more grounded and tactical experience, but do it without slowing down the player? So that's pretty easy, right? We didn't stop believing in guns up. So in Black Ops 4, will you still move and interact with the world in a really fast and fluid way? And you can still keep your gun up while doing many of the other things in the game, like throwing grenades and using equipment, activating score streaks, and mantling. And what's
Everyone has
better than
150
doing
health, I
all of
noticed, though.
those things while still being able to fire
So
your gun?
supply drop
And
beat.
it's
Did I just see that
doing
right?
this while firing your gun. Ruin
Woo!
returns, and this time he brought his special issue equipment, the grapple gun, that only he can equip and create a class. So Ruin is a specialist with those unique ability to close the gap.
Everyone's calling garbage.
And the
I
combos
mean,
that you can
honestly,
pull off
yeah,
when
now
you
I think about it, it does
grab
sound a lot
slam
like
have been
Overwatch.
making the highlight reel inside the studio, and we can't wait to see just what you do with this. So specialists
Interesting.
are back, both new and some familiar, but totally reimagined, because each specialist brings special issue equipment that delivers unique capabilities to your team to reinforce
Lawbreak-
tactical
honestly, yeah,
gameplay
this does look like
without slowing
Lawbreakers.
down the player. And you'll hear about many of them throughout the discussion. But you would be fooling yourself if you thought that they were the main characters of this show.
That's right, because Black Ops is and always has been first and foremost about weapons and the gameplay around them. It's no different with Black Ops 4. However, with Black Ops 4, we've made more improvements to gun systems than literally the entirety of Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 combined. This just
Interesting.
shows how serious we are about weapon systems at Treyarch. We've designed each weapon as though it's a character in and of itself, which means that we pay attention to every single detail. Hot barrels are going to ooze smoke. Muzzle flashes are going to burst and light up the room. Bullet impacts are massive and they connect the player with the game world around them. And weapons for the first time have real 3D tracers, which both look and feel incredibly awesome, but they also serve a gameplay purpose because they let you know where the gunfire is coming from. And animations have been overhauled to make that feel that you know and love that much more responsive. Bullets will
Disgust.
actually deplete as you expend the magazine, but that's just the start. This is a small example of the details that we pay attention to our weapons. On the design front, Black Ops 4 is going to break with tradition by giving each weapon its own set of attachments. Now in the past, attachment sets were shared across weapon classes. But this is important to us because unique
So,
attachments are
gun-specific
all about making the gameplay
attachments.
of weapons and what makes each weapon stand out from each other. We're also bringing a new category of attachment this game. It's called operator mods. Operator mods are the ultimate expression of a gun's profile. It's going to expand its capabilities in ways that go beyond that core functionality. You're going to see here the Titan LMG laying down some heavy suppression fire. That suppressive effect is only capable through its operator mod. It's going to distort and disorient the enemy on the other side of it. Now I'm excited to say that weapons are further defined by another first in franchise history today. I'm here to tell you, Black Ops 4 will be the first game in our history to use a true predictive recoil pattern system. This allows you to constantly make micro adjustments while aiming and shooting. This means that the gameplay of each weapon is learnable. There's a path to mastery.
The nail gun? That looks exactly like the nail gun.
This is by far our biggest investment in the weapons platform and combat systems that we've made to give you the most rewarding and visceral experience by pushing the state of the art on weapons visuals, animations, and sound effects.
Weapons and health are two sides of the same coin, and you can't change one without affecting the other. And Black Ops 4 adds some tactical depth through a change in the healing mechanic. Healing is no longer automatic. Now players manually trigger their healing process with a dedicated button, and that becomes as central to your gameplay loop as reloading the weapon.
Health
after a
regen is
fireball.
not a.
And we like this change because it creates a tactical decision point that simply didn't exist before. So you can disengage from combat and heal up, or you can rush an unsuspecting opponent who may be healing herself. And these changes create a more tactical.
So basically, you have to heal. That's an interesting. So technically, you have health regeneration, but you do it by these nanos like shots. And it seems like you have infinite of those, I think.
So aggressive players still feel rewarded for being aggressive. And tactical players can actually choose when to disengage and look for a better opportunity to strike.
It's an interesting
Our journey into the
concept.
health mechanics has evolved and doesn't end just here. Let me introduce you to Crash. And Crash is a medic. And this means when his ability is ready to use, he can actually restore and give bonus health to players for a limited time. And Crash is just
Ballistic
more than a
vest.
medic. He also
Is that
contributes
Doc
to
from
Assault
Rainbow?
Pack, which resupplies team.
Is that
And
Doc?
No doubt the folks at home are already
Everyone
breaking
is
down
like-
the trailer, and they've already figured out what this one's like.
But you
So
know,
we've taken a
I can't
completely
blame
fresh look at
I
the
can't
health
blame the
mechanics of
chat
Black Ops
because like
multiplayer
literally
game
it's
to
Overwatch
insert
and Rainbow
tactical
Six. They're
decisions
taking,
and some
but
much-needed pacing
you know,
into
in a
that
time in
gameplay loop.
2018 they have to change.
So far we've talked
you
about
can't
some really
deny
fundamental
that.
building blocks of what multiplayer and what makes it awesome. You got
People are gonna
movement,
say, "Rip
weapons, all
COD."
systems. We're going to take it up a level
It's up to you, but
to situational awareness. Situational awareness covers the gamut of what you see and hear in the game, from the minimap to the sounds that your footsteps make on
Terrible.
different surfaces. We've experimented with all
I hate
sorts
this
of
chat.
modifiers.
I don't
that have
blame you.
impacted this
I'll leave
over
it
the
on, though,
years.
just to
But in Black
kind
Ops
of
4,
see
we embrace
how people
situational
react,
awareness
and
as
then
a
it's my
fundamental
reaction
feature
to
of the
them.
game. We're introducing a new system called the Fog of War. And only the parts around the on the mini-map, the Fog of War reveals a radius around the player and his or her teammates. As you'd expect, enemy players are going to reveal their
What?
positions when firing a
Wait a
weapon unless they're
second.
suppressed, and many of your favorite score streaks like UAVs and counter UAVs are still going to do what you expect them to do. But what the Fog of War does, it creates more opportunities for teammates to communicate and work together for the win. Now I'm going to introduce you to another new specialist. His name is Recon. Recon is an expert in situational awareness. His special issue equipment is called the sensor dart. When he shoots the sensor dart into the world, it clears a large radius around it that both he and his teammates can see, and it helps you to locate enemies.
so that's like
It
a
also
stronger
has
version
vision
of
pulse,
Sparrow.
which makes a return from Black
What
Ops
is it?
3, but this
Who
time around it's
was
a
that
little
girl?
different. The whole team gets
The one with
benefit
the
of it.
Sparrow.
So with effective usage, these mechanics
Outrider,
together can
that's
be a
what it was.
clutch way to snag victory from the jaws of defeat.
Pulse from Rainbow Six. Yeah.
Situational awareness is
But-
as important to the gameplay loop as weapons, health, and movement. And as with the other fundamentals, we're giving you, the players, access to these tools to control your own gameplay loop.
So it seems like a mix of Rainbow,
The flow of
Overwatch,
combat
and
is how
Call of Duty.
movement and
Interesting.
weapons and health and situational awareness all come together in the head-to-head gameplay. Spawning, pathing, level design, all of these things impact that flow. You might remember Sarah.
Let's see if
She has a tac deploy, and this is a team-wide spawn beacon that allows Seraph to command offensive control over that flow of combat for a period of time. And this is Torque. Torque is the master of disrupting that flow because he can lay down razor wire and create deployable and improvised cover with his barricade.
Rainbow Six.
And one last one. Over the years, we've experimented with the idea of area denial in various ways. And in Black Ops 4, it's time to stop playing around. Firebreak makes his return and makes area denial a part of that gameplay loop. His special issue gear, the reactor core, allows him to do just that. And Firebreak can even trade his own health to extend the clock on that time. So we've combined the best designs in how level spawning and flow control work together to influence the
COD
gameplay
Rainbow
loop.
Six.
And then we place those tools not in our hands, but into the hands of you through the specialists.
And the story of Black Ops 4 is not one of a single game in development, but rather the combined journey of the entire last decade of Black Ops. And you, the community, have been with us every step of that way.
Everyone's
Every
like
game that we
rip,
make is an opportunity for us to do better,
but
to continue the dialogue that we have with you, and you know that we
Battlefield
listen.
5, I'm interested to
You
see what they're
expect
gonna
that
do.
commitment from us, and this is why we do what we do. So I think we've covered all the details. We've pretty much given away the secret recipe to our multiplayer experience.
Are you sure about that?
What did I miss?
Just one little thing. Just want to tease for our competitive community, and that is the return of League Play.
Yeah, League Play is back.
League Play is a fan favorite, and we've combined the very best parts of it, and we're going to deliver it for all the players of Black Ops 4.
As Mark mentioned in his opening remarks, we're doing some things a little bit differently this year, including how we tell stories in each mode throughout the game. Now, we're delivering more narrative and character depth in multiplayer than ever before. And we're also going to give new and returning players the ability to learn and master each of these specialists and solo missions. These missions feature a series of fun and fast-paced trials that give a hands-on introduction to the new and returning specialists, while exploring the stories behind their identities
RIP
and their
campaign.
backgrounds inside
Honestly,
of the
this
Black
is
Ops
sounding...
narrative. Now, with each game, the Black Ops players have spent more and more time in multiplayer, and it's important to us that we go bigger on that experience and expand the narrative universe around it. Here is just a glimpse into that universe.
Not bad.
Not bad yourself.
No one gives a fuck about you.
The numbers, Mason.
An asset. A pawn in someone else's game. They've been manipulating you. Watching you.
Interesting.
Exploiting you. And when they get what they want, they'll leave you for dead.
Interesting.
So here's the deal. Alone, you can put up a fight. But together, you can start a war.
Tachanka? Please, just reveal some zombies. Is this... Yes! Zombies! My man, Jason! My man, Big B. This is what I was looking forward to. Blundell!
I think it's time for us to talk about zombies.
Daddy Blundell!
Good morning, everyone! Especially all the zombies fans out there.
He's grown a
We
beard.
know who you are.
He still has a facial hair.
Remember zombies as a bonus mode hidden in Call of Duty World at War have been with us from the beginning. You've watched as our undead have grown to become an essential part of the Black Ops experience. The story that we began a decade ago is as much a result of your work as it is ours. Zombies has always been about that shared journey, both for our characters and the tightly knit teams and friends who joyfully compete to be amongst the first to uncover the mode's latest and deepest secrets. Just as with the rest of Black Ops 4, we've gone back to the drawing board on zombies, rethinking how we can give you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything we've made before. The zombies community has always been our North Star, which is why we took everything that you've taught us.
Man, he's grown some facial hair.
Discussion about where to go to next. 10 years after it all began, we're about to begin a brand new chapter in the zombie story right here, together. And we couldn't be more thrilled to reveal the details with those of you here in attendance and the many fans tuning in worldwide. Joining me to share more about this new adventure is Craig Houston, our lead writer.
Hello. So, over the years, one of the key aspects that has driven the zombie storyline and fan interest is mystery. A sense that you're entering an unknown world where anything can happen. And when we say anything, we mean anything. You know, stuff like giant robots, mythical staffs, interdimensional time travel, and wee monkeys that explode when you throw them. Remember your training monkey? You'll be fine. Basically all the things that you zombie fans consider normal. We've explored many different time periods and a variety of fractured universes. Now's the perfect time to start fresh and let the zombies community discover a whole new world together. Black Ops 4 marks the beginning of a brand new storyline, separate and distinct from the Ether story, a new world with new characters and new enemies. Drawing from history, both real and mythical, Black Ops 4 Zombies will introduce us to a new enemy, an ancient order, hell-bent on transforming the world to fulfill their nefarious agenda. Against them stand an eclectic group of all new player characters, unexpectedly thrust together by their shared experiences, with each one bringing their own colourful personality, skills, and unique perspective to the team. You know what? It's probably best if I just show you. This is 9.
9?
Are travelers. You come seeking answers.
999.
Hear my voice. Heed my warning. The knowledge you seek was not intended for mortal man. Breathe deeply. The power of the vapors will
What is going on?
Let yourself fall through the ages, through time and space itself, and pray for your safe return.
Are we going back? Skyrim? Skyrim? Oh no! Oh no, please tell me this is not where I'm thinking we're going. What is going on? God of War? Fuck the chat for right now. Let's screw the chat for right now. What is happening? Is this zombies? This honestly does not look like zombies. I'm not gonna. This. Is this Call of Duty, lol? Yeah, dude. It's like, what is it? Uncharted and shit. Shit, that's gotta be one strong zombie. What is going on? Are we gonna have like actual weapons? What is this? God of War zombies? Jason, what are you doing? I don't know how I feel like this. I honestly don't know how I feel about this. I honestly don't know how I feel about this.
Scarlet, Bruno, Diego, and Shaw, our new cast. We know them, and we can't wait for you to get to know them too. Okay. A mysterious new world, sinister villains and engaging heroes, and a riveting story of chaos all forms just one half of the equation. It's the what we'll play. Now, let's talk about the how. How we'll play the game. During the development of Black Ops 4, we routinely ask ourselves the question, how do our fans like to play? Well, after taking down literally thousands of zombies, it turns out that you have earned the right to make up your own rules and play the game the way you want to play it. So we're going to provide you with customizable tools and social systems to evolve zombies into an evergreen mode for daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly engagement.
A lot of longevity I'm seeing in this.
Zombies also now boasts custom mutations, over 100 different customizable options that will allow you to play the game your way, changing the fundamental rules and systems of the gameplay experience. Things like zombie speed, health, trainability, type, player damage, magic box functionality, and much, much more.
That's
and since the Zombies community loves to compete with each other, we're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating exactly what was achieved and with what options. As I'm sure you can imagine, this will help third-party high score boards and other kind of custom competitions. No one likes cheats, especially me. On the subject of custom competitions, we're also introducing limited time created challenges that we're naming Callings, which will regularly introduce new ways for you to play the game and set the stage for ongoing seasonal content and a few themed experience surprises as well along the way. And as we give our fans more power and ways to play, we're aware that zombies can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to new players, especially those who like to kick back on the couch and play solo. The good news is that Black Ops 4 Zombies will also include bot support, meaning you can enjoy the full narrative experience that comes with co-op. Not got a buddy to play with? Let our AI fight alongside you. Want to mix it up even more? We're introducing a new mode called Zombie Rush, a brand new mode simplifying the game experience to create a whole new tempo of gameplay, perfect for welcoming people into the Zombies universe, an enticing challenge for grizzled veterans alike. We're also reintroducing difficulty levels and an in-game tutorial to introduce players to the mode in a less stressful way. For those of you who also choose to have the path of most resistance, you can crank up that difficulty all the way up. Now, speaking of stress, we've already seen our 4 new heroes during an era of utter brutality, where no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all combat wasn't just the rule of law, but society's favorite form of entertainment. But zombie fans, wouldn't it be interesting to see them go somewhere nice, somewhere luxurious, somewhere they could have a good time? It is my pleasure to show you a glimpse of the second of our Day 1 zombie experiences. Welcome to Voyage of Despair.
Oh no, please don't tell me this. So 2 maps.
Lady McKendrick may be of a higher class than you are used to mixing with, huh?
Mob of the Dead.
Ah, Bruno, my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales. She will not.
Wow, this is completely like, I'm not expecting a second map.
Timing, as always, is everything. While you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask. How?
I will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but
The Divinium!
the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes, used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room. It really should be quite exciting.
Divinium? 115?
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Looks like a Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Eagles type of thing. Even though I think it's not
your father
related.
made some enemies during
Pretty
his
sure
travels.
this is not related either.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss
Payday
Rose
2.
expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's
There's
possible.
another one.
Likely, even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we then?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.
Ah, so he uses that to become zombies, to turn the entire place into zombies. The entire... What is... I'm interested. It's not 115, is it? No, it's not. Oh, it is the Titanic. Titanic 2.
So that's what's happened. So that's what happens when you unleash the zombie horde somewhere nice. Okay, it was the Titanic, but it should have been nice. Trust me, that bloody great iceberg is the least of our characters' worries. There is so much more to talk about, and this really is just the beginning. We'll be revealing a lot more later this summer, where we shall share further details on other never-before-seen goodies on our road to release. Thank you.
Seems like there probably won't be a campaign though.
Friends, we're not done yet. You've seen a taster of 9 and Voyage of Despair, but that's not all the zombies news we have for you today.
Mob of the Dead, please!
We've already said that Black Ops 4 is the deepest, most replayable game in our history. So it's my great pleasure to reveal that for the first time ever, we will launch with 3 fully fledged, fully loaded zombies experiences on day 1.
3 maps. Bro. I was not expecting that.
We've seen a taste of what's ahead in our new story, but let's just take a trip back through the ether.
Mob of the Dead,
One of our
please.
all-time fan-favorite maps told the story of 4 lost souls trapped in an eternal purgatory.
Yes! Yes! Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead.
Desperate to break the cycle. Here's a small peek of Black Ops 4's 3rd Zombies map.
Mob of the Dead. Yes! Mob of the Dead. What's going on? It's just black screen. Where are we going from here? Yes! We got the OG crew back from Mob of the Dead Remastered. Blood of the Dead.
Nice. Not like I wasn't having enough nightmares just in my day-to-day. I have to work with those people. Listen, I'm gonna make this put it really simply for you. This is a super serious year for us for Black Ops 4 on PC. And we're excited to share that we have a completely dedicated team with our friends over at Beanox, and they're making the most robust, most refined, most customizable PC shooter experience that we've created. And we're also excited to announce that Black Ops 4 will be the first Call of Duty title ever released on Blizzard Entertainment's Battle.net platform.
So Blizzard.
Now we're working very closely both with the dedicated PC team at Beanox as well as Blizzard to make sure that this is an absolutely great experience for our PC players. Let's take a closer look.
Black Ops 4 is really a celebration of our community, and something we've wanted to do for a really long time is focus on PC as its own unique platform and give PC gamers what they deserve.
This version of the game is custom built for the PC, and I think that's going to show through in every part of it.
Interesting.
We've developed a really strong partnership with Beanox, in addition to Blizzard, who have been tremendously helpful in bringing the game to the Battle.net platform, and that's a first for the franchise.
Those of us at Blizzard have been
there's Jeffy
for many, many years. When it came to working on Overwatch, we consulted with Treyarch on a number of features.
It's the first-person shooter Blizzard has ever made, so hearing their advice really helped us
Jeffy.
build out our game. And it's really exciting that we can welcome them onto the Battle.net platform because Call of Duty is a cultural landmark.
With all the features of Battle.net, I think it's going to be pretty amazing what Black Ops 4 is going to have to offer.
Is going to be fully integrated with all these social features on Battle.net. You'll be able to add friends, talk with your friends, see them playing other games, party up, and interact with them in game.
We're going to be able to talk to players across Black Ops 4 into Overwatch, which should be pretty amazing. PC players expect a lot of options. They like to customize their gameplay experience exactly how they want it.
That's interesting. They're doing a lot with the
We
PC.
have a long history of PC development. And so the PC community is always in the back of our minds. We're really talking about making sure that we've delivered on what they wanted.
For the Black Ops games, we've always had dedicated servers, and this game is no exception. They provide the performance and the security that our PC players need.
We are testing on the widest assortment of hardware possible to make sure the largest number of people can play and enjoy Black Ops 4.
We really wanted to tighten up the gunplay mechanics and make the movement system feel as smooth and as responsive as it possibly can.
There also has been a whole redesign of the UI flow, and we have made tweaks to how weapons react.
Things like recoil, weapon knockback, so that for a keyboard and mouse player, it's easy to get back on target.
So it seems like it's like Destiny 2.
Frame rate. We're going to support 4K, HDR, ultra-wide monitors. It's going to have great scalability options, so everybody will be able to optimize for visual fidelity.
You've seen the team here get rejuvenated and excited by this idea of bringing the game to PC in a much bigger way than we've ever done before.
I wonder if they're going to do Mass One. Is this...
Requesting attack chopper pass. Starting team are cleared to deploy. Going off grid. Check fire. Check fire. Kill all of them.
Battle Royale, most likely.
Black Ops 4 is the game that lets you play with your friends in more ways than ever before. And we all love Black Ops for that combat experience. But imagine if we take that experience you know and love,
Battle
and
Royale.
we spin it on its head. And we drop you into a large, massive world
Yeah,
where
Battle
you
Royale.
have to survive to be
Everyone
the
is
last
like
man standing.
Battle Royale.
Let's just pause here for a minute. I don't have to describe to you how Battle Royale works. These games are no secret. We play them too. But for us to even consider this kind of experience, it had to be unique and done in a way only Black Ops could do. Now, we are doing this, but we are doing it the Black Ops way. A survival game with the best, most refined mechanics in the world. Our signature controls and gameplay systems and the kind of fast-paced action that only Call of Duty can deliver, all in the biggest map that we've ever made, over 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown. And this is just the beginning. We're bringing to bear 10 years worth of Black Ops universe features. That's your favorite characters, your favorite weapons, and the most iconic parts of your favorite maps. And we're putting them all in one place, a crazy collision of fun, and then we're gonna let you navigate that world with land, sea, and air vehicles.
Oh.
This is something that you have not experienced before. Let's keep it rolling. Do you remember your CIA handler, Hudson? Or maybe you remember that very first, very sweet RCXD kill. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Or that time when you partnered up with Reznov for revenge. And which of these multiple endings did you experience with the Menendez? Or how about that one time when you worked with your friend Woods to take the Hind?
Woods.
Now, I should probably mention this one too. Your favorite zombies cast, weapons, and gear too.
Oh, the ray gun?
This is something totally new.
There's...
This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way. This is Blackout!
Blackout. So they're just combining all the map.
All right. There it is. The game that's been designed for you, the Black Ops community.
Oh,
it's
so
the
there's no
deepest, most replayable game we have ever made across the 3 pillars of Black Ops 4. Multiplayer, zombies, and our new mode, Blackout. All right.
Oh, so there is no campaign.
Look,
Rest
it's all
in peace,
about
the
having fun with
campaign.
your friends, right? More fun than you've ever had before. Black Ops 4 doesn't have a traditional campaign. We're weaving narrative into each of the modes. And we've added unique ways to play solo in multiplayer and zombies, regardless of your skill level. So, if you're a veteran, get ready to test your skills. And for those of you who just want to ramp up on your own, we got you covered too. This is a game for every kind of player. It's a game that's built to last for years to come, and we can't wait to play it with you. So thank you.
That's going to be interesting.
Look, I want to give a shout out to our friends at PlayStation. Thank you guys so much for this incredible hardware setup that you guys are going to experience here today. And thank you, PlayStation, for your partnership with Call of Duty. We're excited for what's ahead of us.
Interesting.
On behalf of everybody at Treyarch and all the developers, as well as Activision and our partners, a massive thank you. Thank you to everyone here. Thank you for coming from far away. It means a lot to us. And of course, to those of you watching from around the world, it's not going to be long. We'll be back, don't worry, before we're sharing more with this amazing community again. Now, let's check out that multiplayer trailer one more time before you're getting your hands on it with it next door. Let's take a look at Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Take care, everyone.
That's going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to mute it here. Okay. It seems to me that a lot of this is taking from others, and it seems like now that I look at it, the rumors are true. It's literally, it sounds like the rumors are true, to be honest. I don't know what this could, like, literally, I don't know what to say. I have really mixed feelings about this. I'm not too sure how it's going to go. I'm going to keep myself optimistic, though. I'm just hoping that it's good. I'm just praying that the game is fun to play. That's all I care about, really. And you can't blame Treyarch, honestly. Like, for a game like this to be almost different, like, in so many ways. But it's just the fact that they need to change because Call of Duty's been the same. And yes, they're copying other games. Overwatch and Rainbow Six come to mind, especially with those abilities. They look a lot like Rainbow Six and Overwatch. But I'm gonna keep myself optimistic because that's really what they need. That's like really what choice do they have? Campaign